Have you ever had a Karen fall for the creepiest flirting? Sometimes kids have wild imaginations, but not this time. It was real. We were on the playground when they first told me about him. Layla tugged on my shirt and whispered, "The man is watching us again." She pointed to the fence, but when I looked up, no one was there. I was definitely spooked, but honestly, I'd rather deal with ghosts than real people. Over the next few days, other kids started chiming in. "He's here again! He's here!" I tried to mention it to my manager Carmen in her office, but she just laughed it off. Kids have wild imaginations. Don't encourage their stories. The next day, one of the 5-year-olds walked over to me during playtime and said, "Fence man knows my name. I'm scared." So I approached Carmen again, asking to check the security footage, but she snapped at me. "Are you seriously this gullible? Kids make things up for attention. Focus on your actual job, or I'll find someone who can." I looked at the kids and frowned. There was nothing I could do without evidence, even if I wanted to help. But a week later, I finally saw him. A man in a red baseball cap with his phone hidden in his sleeve, clearly aimed at the kids. I quickly grabbed my phone to take a photo. He ran the moment he saw my phone, making the picture come out blurry. I mean, clear enough that you could tell there was a figure in a red cap, but his face wasn't clear. Still, I showed it to Carmen. "This man has been watching the kids for over a week now. We should contact authorities." Carmen snatched my phone and deleted the picture. "You're creating hysteria where it's not needed. Stop with this nonsense and focus on what I actually pay you to do. Play with the kids and bring them back to their parents all sparkly clean," she said, talking about the kids as if they weren't people. But soon, the man was back again, talking to the kids whenever I wasn't looking. Little Layla came crying to me. "Fence man said mommy and daddy's name. He tried taking my dolly." 3 other kids nodded fast, yelling all at once. "He has puppies and candy. I don't like him." I was seriously getting freaked out by it all. So one day during playtime, I hid away from the fence and borrowed a better phone from my sibling. When the man appeared, I managed to zoom in and take one clear shot of his face before he saw me and sprinted off. I reviewed the image, my heart pounding. I sent myself the picture just in case and ran over to Carmen, showing her the man clearly leaning against the fence, smiling at the kids, his phone tucked away in his sleeve just enough so that the camera was visible. "We can report this to the people now," Carmen laughed. "And what? Do you know who he is? Did he hurt any of the kids? He could be a jogger, a parent, someone walking their dog." She shook her head, wagging her index finger in front of my face. "Stop with the paranoia. One more word about this, and you're fired. You understand? Fired." But soon, Carmen would eat her own words. The following Monday, while I was busy reading the kids a book in the learning area, the front door rang as it opened. All the kids immediately ran to hide behind me. I looked up to see the red cap man walking over to the front desk, his smile bone-chilling. He leaned over the counter at Carmen. "You must be the one of the daycare teachers. You look too young to be the manager." Carmen giggled like a teenager. "Oh, stop. I am the manager of the fine establishment. How can I help you, sir?" He pulled his cap off, wiped the sweat off his forehead with his sleeve. "I'm Uncle Arthur, here from Mina. Family emergency with her grandmother. Really terrible, but you definitely brighten things up." Carmen batted her eyes at him, while the kids held each other's hands, tugging at my shirt to leave. I slowly backed away into one of the closed-off areas in the back and shut the door. I turned to the kids with a smile. "Shh, crouch down like a crab and cuddle like a penguin, okay?" The kids nodded, doing as they were told. I quickly pulled out my phone and dialed Mina's mom. "Hello? This is from the daycare center, yes. There's a man here claiming to be an Uncle Arthur trying to pick up Mina." Her voice exploded through the speaker. "Oh my god, what? I don't have a brother. Don't let him near her. I'm on the way there. I'm calling 911 right now." Just as she hung up, she reached for Mina's hand to physically drag her over. My eyes grew wide. I scooped Mina up before Carmen could grab her and ran down the hall, sprinting for the back exit. "Don't you effing dare!" the man yelled, running up behind me. He squeezed my arm tightly as he tried to rip Mina out my arm. I screamed out. All the kids watching started crying. Carmen shrieked apologies to the man about my lack of professionalism, still not realizing that what was happening was a literal kidnapping attempt, not some overprotective uncle taking his niece away. While we struggled, the sound of sirens grew closer. The man cursed and shoved me hard against the wall before bolting for the exit. The man collided with one of the cops that had already secured the perimeter. More cops flooded the scene. Paramedics also arrived to check on my condition along with all the kids. When investigators checked the man's phone, they found thousands of photos of kids, even one still missing, and Carmen fired immediately and lost her childcare license.